Hey everyone, Kina back. So today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Literature. Yes, I can speak. So I heard a lot about this game, like probably most of you, because it's all over the internet and it's free on Steam, so everybody's been playing it, I guess. And I'm kinda late. I was supposed to play this like a week or two earlier, but I was like, I don't have time, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. But I really wanted to play this. My friend actually recommended me to do this, and I was like, maybe I'm gonna play this and not record this. But he was like, no, you have to play this. You have to record it. It's a good game. And I'm like, okay, we'll see then. So I heard some tips from him, like he said that I should have my files, game files open, which I don't have because I'm dumbass. I am sorry, just give me a second. And also he said that I should start from Sayori. I don't know which girl that is, but you know, I guess. Where the fuck are the, where are the, I don't know how to open. Oh god. Where are the fucking... Where? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I have the files open, which is very nice. So I think we're gonna play. So as you probably know, this isn't just a typical visual novel stuff. This is a game which is supposed to be a psychological horror. So we will see how this cute games with girls is gonna turn out to be. So let us begin. I have to agree that I am over 13 years old. And I am. Believe me, I am. Okay, this isn't this bad. The game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Maybe I shouldn't be playing this game then. The music is nice though. So if you're easily disturbed or have any problem with this kind of stuff, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video playing the game, but it's your choice. My thing was just to warn you, so I hope you will be fine. Let's begin the game. Please enter your name. My name is Kine. My name is Jeff. That would be very nice. So I haven't done any visual novels on the channel, so this is gonna be interesting. There's gonna be so much reading. Oh my god, why did I do this? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, so we're gonna romance this girl. Maybe. I don't know, we will see. Maybe I'm gonna do it in my own way. Who knows? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I guess so. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Well, that's kind of like me. I kind of oversleep all the time, so I would probably be Sayori. I already relate to her, so you know. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the This is gonna be just wonderful. I'm freaking really bad at reading, so just bear with me. Of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. What voice am I gonna give you? I overslept again! But I caught you this time? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kina. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something, well, I'm supposed to be a boy, but I'm a girl, so whatever, I don't care. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kina, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh wow, really? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content at just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Totally me. What a sad life. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Why do I need to socialize? I can just stay at home and play games. I don't care about people. I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real world. You trust me, right? That made me keep worrying about you. Alright, whatever, just enough. I look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me that you try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yeah! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Well, we're in school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. It doesn't work like that. Even if it's an ordinary day, and I just like sit in school, it's like, when the fuck is this gonna be over? Just please, let it be over. It's not like, oh, the school day is just done. It doesn't work like that. After I pack up my things, I stare I stare blankly at the wall. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check on some clubs. She wants me to go to the club and all night, like, go clubbing together. Sayori wanna do that? I don't know. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought that you need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know. Know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. What a surprise! I'm sure we have to... Yes. Not that I was ever worried that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And that's to give me cupcakes and everything. Now you make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out alongside. Fine, I'll stop by a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! Well, anything for a cupcake, you know. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, that would be probably true, and that would probably be me, so yeah. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Oh, what goes to give you? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? I don't know what to tell you. I should wait to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Kina, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one that I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore what she says. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Sorry. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is it right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kina. What are you doing? What are you, a snake? She looks like a fucking snake. Just look at it. She just wants to, I don't know, she wants to seduce me or something. Like, she's doing like, let's look at this. She's like, just like, hello. I'm a snake. Oh, so dumb. Monika smiles sweetly. Fuck. Okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, has big boobs. Yes. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Kina. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. I don't know what voices I'm doing. Sorry, I get a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? I don't know what it was. I don't know. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I want to eat something so badly now. You're making me hungry, game. So cute! I had no idea I was so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and she has already managed to get icing on her face. It's delicious! I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. This is so dramatic. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But Not for you, you know, you dummy. Wow, she's such a tsundere. You know it. Right, alright. I give up on Natsuki Weird's logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before sitting down in the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Haha, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri friendly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monika's... Sorry. Monika is really great leader. Yuri also knows in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really glow in this club before you graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. I don't know what I'm changing the voices, aren't I? I don't know what I'm doing, basically, so just bear with me, please. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find this free. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kina, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Rigon's own, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Dwayne Wright Johnson?
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What?
What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem code. Don't say it out loud. And give it back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything is just super cute as you.
Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for you, Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki, you look quizzically at Monika.
Let's go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. This way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kina?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back on to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Kina!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah, I'm so happy!
Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey! Really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Kina, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Snake. You're being a snake. A snacky snake. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Kina, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stay after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yeah!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole day, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. Sure, you have a lot of hope, you know. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. We're gonna write a poem? We're gonna write a poem! This is just great. I'm really bad at poems, actually, so this is gonna go for really wrong, probably. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Where's Monika? Can I not impress Monika, or like what? Okay, so I think I want to actually start with Sayori because she's really good and cheerful and stuff. I had a dilemma between Yuri and Sayori, but my friend said maybe I should do Sayori, and maybe next time we're gonna do Yuri. Some Yuri, you know what Yuri means. I'm sorry. Let's just rain clouds. Okay. Sayori is always kind of cheerful and stuff, but Natsuki is also like always like the cute things, happiness. I don't know, loud. Okay, great. Jumpy, skipping, dazzle, play. Great, we're going just amazing. Peace, crimson, haven't said wonderful, wonderful. Not bad. Encouragement. Okay. Yuri probably likes I don't know what. Complicated words. Anime. No, that's gonna be Natsuki, I think. Shit. Okay. I have to try a little harder. I don't know. Dream. Yuri. Clumsy. Eternity, destiny, memories. Fuck, Natsuki, fuck off. Laugh. Love. Great. Kiss, heart, She likes broken. Okay then. Doki Doki. Lust, poppy, sing. Sing? Okay. Rainbow? No, maybe that's gonna be Natsuki. Ah, it's so hard! Precious. Joy. Boop! Essence? Yuri, no! Together! Sunny, music, mechanic, home, desire, games. Sunny? Yay! Maybe it's gonna be enough. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. Well, let's just do it.
Hi again, Kina. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Kina. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
So you already told me you didn't even want to join in the clubs this year.
And last year too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh wow.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Kina always gives the best as long as he's having fun.
I guess I'm a male. Whatever. I am just gonna maybe read she, cause I don't care really.
She helps me with busy work even without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. I relate to Sayori a lot.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kina can become really good friends too.
Sayori. Maybe I'm not that so carefree. It's the only thing. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry, made this sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't really usually read. And we could, you know...
You know what?
Discuss it, if you want it. Discuss it! I don't know if I can handle that.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I'm not sure if she's doing that accidentally. She's kind of like, you know, she's kind of hitting on you. It's like, you know, I brought you a book, you know. Like, she's shy and all. But I know, but some girls are like, knows what they're doing, kind of. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Yeah. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Maybe that's why you don't really have any members, because you don't fucking do anything in this club. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slammed down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my app and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sound too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing it to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative mind. It doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come,
We can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why we suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative timing. I relate to her so much. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be to see the world through my eyes. Her eyes. Ugh! That's really not that great quality when you come up this closer, you know. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly threw out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say it so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out better for me than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret! I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Oh, come on, everyone's oversleeping. I'm oversleeping all the time. I'm just so tired at the time. There's so much work. And you don't have time for anything. Snack. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I have the same problem every day. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there is a toothpaste stain on your collar here. I try to wipe out the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you that because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was too much, maybe. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Ooh, ooh. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, what the hell is going on in here? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird is that this friend who does this kind of things. Yeah? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Are you?
Ah, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close?
I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Really? Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever bought it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
And then my boobs get bigger again.
You know, it's been my problem recently too. I'm just like, this doesn't fit me anymore. How does it didn't fit me? Did it get fat? Or just my boobs get bigger? Yes.
Don't say that out loud.
Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that?
But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all!
Sayori hastily buttons her blazer once more. Well then.
Yeah, that's so much better!
Sayori puts her arms and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that?
And why are you seeing it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then you wouldn't even then he wouldn't even let you do the things like this.
She's into us, isn't she?
And then you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting and going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking this time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you, isn't that?
Okay, everyone. Yeah?
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Kina, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe it, I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? So, I don't know if it makes a difference or it doesn't, but I think if we're going for Sayori, then we should start with Sayori first then. I don't know. I'm kind of curious what she wrote because she's always like she's so weird, but she's so fun, and then I don't know. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it to Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Kina!
Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly had no idea what I'm doing. Basically me every day.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinions has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it.
I
I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read a poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Kina poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can really feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Kina. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Boobs! Sorry. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Aw, that's adorable. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yeah! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh wow. It's like all the handwriting and all stuff.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me wipe the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast!
The best line is the last line because... But it was a pretty nice poem. I'm not really that much into poems, but it was enjoyable to read actually. I didn't expect that. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't say just a little bit to yes and no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay. Maybe let's do Monica next. I don't know.
Hi, Kina. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always listening.
I'm sorry. She sounds like such a robot. I don't know.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Schneck!
Don't worry, Kina. We're all a little embarrassed, you know? But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true, because... Oh, it said the same! Because, you know, as you spend more time with other people, you're getting closer to them and you feel more comfortable sharing things with them. So I guess it'll work out just fine. I hand my poem to Monica.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Yeah, but a lot of people just expect all these happy people to just be happy all the time and only care about the happy things, but sometimes people don't realize that even the happiest person can be a lot sadder than you think.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
No, not at all.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall.
It could have been me, seeing the direction the sparkle produces. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My routine is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in.
Oh wow. I think that's pretty deep. Oh, it's probably pretty deep, I don't know.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, I'm really bad at this as well, so don't worry about it.
It's okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed aloud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try to so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She's such a robot, like she's talking like a robot. She's like, what?
I don't know. I think we're gonna go with Yuri first because I don't really like Natsuki that much. I'm not really into tsunderes. And Yuri is really, I don't know, She's shy and she's cute. I don't know. Let's just get it in. Get it on. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that the both style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the problem gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light.
The dandruffs on my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light. Sorry, I can't really read the handwriting very well. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Combs, be breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
That was very nice.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I'm sorry, Yuri. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, it was very nice.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kina.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I'm not good at poems, I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
And we're left with Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's so blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said I was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Just smack. Just like that. I'll pass. Sigh. Just like, not sigh actually, but just like, sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I like this one, because it's kind of sad, because people can only try, you know? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style would make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's really too easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but it make it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if someone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrow a furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Nah. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kina did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Kina liked my poem too, you know. She even told me she was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music stopped.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Kina appreciates my advice more than she appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kina started showing up.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they had been noticed just as I was standing there.
Kina, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Kina.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You do understand that, Kina?
Well? How did I get right into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So, of course, what's going to be is... We're just gonna, like... Oh, Sayori, please! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting and is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Kina.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's making her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of the differences. Natsuki poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Yeah. Hell yeah, you go, girl, Sayori. You're the best one.
Sayori
stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to gnaw. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk with her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I said it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Kina, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Great. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Kina! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Kina, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone, is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Let's do this. Another poem. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave this episode here because my throat already hurts. I've been reading so much, talking so much, and it's just like, oh my gosh. But I'm enjoying this so far. Nothing really weird has happened yet. Like, my friend told me about like 2 or more hours in the game that something finally, like something weird starts to happen. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Let me know if you want this episodes to be this long, or maybe I should shorten them. I don't know. I'm not really sure of how I'm gonna do this. Oh, I just realized that I have brown hair and I have them in ponytails today. And it's like, I look like Monica. Is that creepy or something? Okay, so we're gonna write the poem next time. So be sure to be here next time. So I'm just gonna save real quick. And I'm just gonna leave this episode here. Please like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more stuff like this and leave me more suggestions in the comments down below. And I will see you next time. Kina out.